Okay, welcome back to the 2021 Maryland State Amateur 9-Ball Championship. Dave Nangle. In the booth with me right now is Dylan Spoor, who's waiting to play the hot seat match against Steve Fleming. That match will be coming up to you immediately following the match we got for you right now. It's a 5th, 6th place match of Lloyd versus Cohen Bell. So Lloyd just finished a long hill match. I think he's grabbing a quick smoke before we get this match going. Just while we're waiting, quick recap of where the tournament is at this point. As I said, Steve Fleming and Dylan Spoor will be playing in the hot seat match. We've got this will be a 5th, 6th place match between Lloyd Bolliard and Cohen Bell. John Moody Sr. and Mike Saleh are playing in a 7th, 8th place match with the winner to take on Tom Zippler in the other 5th, 6th place match. Mike is up 5-3 right now. And I don't know if you know, Dylan, you are muted right now. Your switch is off.
There we go. I'm talking in mute. Sorry, guys.
Sound like me on my work conference calls. I'll spend 10 minutes explaining something and realize I've been talking into mute the whole time.
Time to restart.
Yep. And hope I remember what I said.
Well, Mike Saleh played a good save. John Moody Sr. hit the ball, but sold out, so. If Mike clears up, it'll be 6-3. As I say that, he gets in trouble.
That's not trouble for Mike Saleh.
Yeah, that's a duck. So he's kicking up and down at the 5. He's hit it, but left John a pretty tricky shot here.
Yeah, all right, looks like Lloyd is coming back here, so we can stop doing play-by-play on a match you can't see and actually bring you a match that you can watch. Yep.
John Moody played safe. It's a
Good
pretty
one.
decent one.
All right, so Cohen will be breaking here. Get
Yep.
underway. Race to 7, alternate break, Texas Express 9-ball. Rack your own, 9-ball does not count on the break.
But everything's wild.
Yes, do not have to call anything. And I think I'm starting to realize I'm probably in the minority on this, but I actually prefer it that way. I'm of the opinion that if you want to call shots, play 10-ball. That's why 10-ball was created.
Mike Two-Rail kicked that 5 in the side.
Oh, wow.
And had perfect position. So now it'll be 6-3 Mike in the other match. And he'll be on the hill. Winner of that plays Tom Zippler, like Dave said earlier. Cohen breaks nice there. The only problem I could see here is the 3 to the 5, maybe. Oh,
Almost overcut the 1.
overcut the room racks there, but it went. Yeah, I think there's enough, just enough
Yeah, there's
room that
enough
he
room
can
they
just
can just stay there.
punt pop that in, and now he's got perfect angle to come out. Oh, he's going to overhit this one. That was a great shot. Cohen just has so much firepower.
Yes.
Don't leave him a shot anywhere on the table. He can and will make it.
All right, so Cohen with the first rack. Quick break and run to take the 1-0 lead. Now it'll be Lloyd's break. Get to see what Lloyd has.
So Lloyd's break. And there's no rules on how hard you have to hit the ball, so there's going to be a lot of soft breaking. I think he could just roll the one in the side. Oh no, I didn't see
That's
the two on the top
Yeah, that's the
rail.
2 on the top rail there.
Never mind. What I said you do not want to do. So he should stun between the 7-9 with right hand English and come 2 rails back towards the 2. I think if you roll the ball, you hit the 9 like that. Oh, if you just make the 9, doesn't matter. All right. With a quick flick on the 9, we are now 1-1.
Who needs position on the 2 if you can just make the 9?
Who needs position? You're right. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Alright, so Cohen looking to answer that. Again, nice controlled soft break, although
The 6 gotten
yes,
funky.
he's also not where he's bringing the 2 ball to. He's not leaving himself the easiest position on the 2 ball.
No, but like I said, he's almost a robot when it comes to making balls. So
Yeah, but he's gonna have to figure out what he's gonna do with this 6 and 2, 6 and 8 and 9 here.
he was trying to nudge it there. Just catch the 8 thin.
6 ball, the 6-9 is not lined up, but there's enough of a gap between the 6 and the 9 that it might go.
Yeah, he could definitely cut that 9 a lot. Actually, I think he can even overcut the 9 if he wants. Oh,
Not from there.
no, you're not playing the 9 from there at all.
With that speed, I just have to assume he thought he was going to go into those balls somehow, but I'm not sure how he would have thought he was going to do that.
I think if he goes 2 rails into the balls, he might be able to make the 9. That's no good. He hit the 9 first, so Lloyd's going to get ball in hand, I think. I might be blind. I don't know.
I had actually, oh no, okay. He is taking it. I had looked away at my phone for a second, so I did not actually see which. I looked back right as the ball was hitting, so I wasn't able to see which ball was hit first.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the 9 straight in the face. Just stun this in and stay there. Oh, he drew back a little bit. That's good too. Just come 2 rails or inside. So I don't like playing inside there because you have to. Your speed has to be good.
Yeah, he needed to hit that much harder than that if he was
I
going to
would have.
play it that way.
I would have played outside spin on that ball and punched it more. It's okay. He can cut this in. Just watch the scratch going back and forth. Oh, he missed the 8. I'm going to say Cohen's a big favorite here.
Yes. Really going out on a limb with that comment.
I'd almost bet he's out from here. You never know, the commentator's jinx.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Mike Soleil has put John Moody Sr. away. 7-3, because I can see John Moody putting his stuff away.
Yeah, that puts John Moody into 7th, 8th place. John Moody and Rick Scarlato both finished 7th, 8th for this tournament. Hasn't been updated in the bracket yet, but
No,
definitely was 6-3 Mike, and they're done, so.
Yeah, I can see he's putting his stuff away. So 2-1 Cohen, Lloyd a break.
Yeah.
His last break was a quick one, so
Yeah, this rack will probably last a little bit longer than his last break.
makes the 1 in the side. Oh, he got kicked. Just stops before it falls.
Yeah, but he cannot see.
I think he might be able to see the top edge of the 2. But I don't think he can make it. Unless he cuts it all the way over to the 5. Which I don't think is possible.
I was say that would be a hell of a shot. I know that 5. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's looking at the kick now. So we're gonna have Mike Soleil play Tom Zippler in the other 5th-6 match.
Yeah.
This is a 5th-6 match you are viewing right now.
So Lloyd likes to push.
Yeah, but I don't know how much that push is gonna help him.
Now he definitely can't see the 2.
Yeah, he's jumping. He is going for the jump cue, folks.
Yeah. I would have wanted to be a bit closer to this 9 if I was going to jump.
I'd almost use my break cue for this one. I wouldn't even take a jump cue out for this. He is, but I wouldn't.
All right, well, let's see what Lloyd's got here.
I think he's jacking up too much for this. I think he might land on the top of the 9. Oh, no, he made it.
Oh, great shot.
What am I talking about?
Oh, but no love again.
But he better come with another one.
Wow.
Now, that looks like the position I normally leave myself after a jump shot.
Yeah, that was definitely unfortunate for Lloyd.
Yeah, but I think he's got a pretty natural one-rail kick at this. 5's pretty much over the pocket, so as long as he hits it, it's probably going to go. It's probably like a 5% chance he doesn't make this ball if he hits it. Oh, looks like he's going wide with some English.
Yeah.
He's trying to,
Wow.
for where he hit it, he needed a lot of English on that
Yeah.
cue ball. I would have just went naturally into it and been happy to make the ball and try to play safe from there. Now he leaves Cohen ball in hand. This is on Lloyd's break, so oh, Cohen got a little wild there. Like I said, he's like a robot. He ain't gonna miss the shot. Dead center hole at 100 miles an hour.
All right. Miss 9 in the side for a 3-1 lead. And it will be Cohen breaking. Some of the sounds in this place are a little disturbing from the bowling alley. It sounded like something really heavy just got dropped, but I think it was just the bowling balls.
Oh, he's not gonna like this. I don't think he can make the 3. I think he's got to cut it and put it under whatever ball's on the bottom rail. I think it's a 6 ball.
That's the 2 ball. That's not the 4.
I said the 6 ball, but okay.
No, I no. He's not shooting at the 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
we need the TV set balls back.
So I was talking with Tina with this. The 2 ball in this set has more purple in it than a standard 2 ball. I mean, when the 4 ball's still on the table, it's definitely clear that it's not the 4 ball. But once the 4 ball goes away,
And the 4 ball's one of the wing balls, so
right? And I
that's
know,
going to be like 90%
yeah,
of the time going to be off the
yeah.
table.
In my match, it was the wing ball on the side that I break from, so it was the wing ball I was making every single rack. So pretty much never dealt with the 4 ball.
Yeah. So you get your choice to either never deal with the 3 ball or never deal with the 4 ball.
Yeah.
That's magic rack breaking for you. Well, unless we bring the other set of balls back, then you're never making the wing ball.
Yeah, we could use the Aramith black balls, and then you want to make sure you get rid of the 4 ball, because then you don't have to worry about the fact that they made the 5 ball purple for some stupid reason.
Yeah, what was that all about?
I have no idea.
What was their idea behind that?
I got nothing. Yeah, very nice save there by Cohen.
Yeah, this is pretty good too. The only possible kick I could see going here is kicking right before the right side pocket that you can't see now because of Lloyd. So let's put on a different camera view. So I'm saying kick under the 7. Or I didn't even see he can kick 2 rails at this too, like that, but he missed it. So
Oh,
Cohen's
but
gonna
then
get.
it goes off the point.
Yeah, it goes off the point, hits the 2 to 9 falls. The game's
Yeah.
over. All right. So Cohen's just gonna follow up forward. No, he didn't. He kind of didn't get there. I don't want it just maybe another foot on the cue ball. I like going up and down here. This ball's hard to hold. He's just going to play the 5 on the side. Good choice.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't hit it. So it looks like he's going to cut the 6 up table and put the cue ball behind the 8 and the 7. He might have left a window, though. No, no window.
No, there's no window there. Looks like it from this angle, but
2 rails into the 6. This is pretty much a shot that Mike had that he made.
so Lloyd gets a good hit
Pretty good roll, too.
and a good roll, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Cohen try to kick this in the side pocket.
And looking at the corner.
You got to bend the ball a lot to get it to go up the corner. Oh, maybe you can just hit it.
You know, I knew he could see a small piece of that. I didn't think it was enough to try cutting it. But,
And just draw underneath the 8 here. Shoot the 7 and the 8 in both in the same pocket. Or you could just roll out, play the 8 up table or
yeah.
in the side.
Yeah, stop shot, and you got the 9 on the side.
Yep, Cohen just concedes the 9. And Lloyd climbs back to a 3-2
Yep.
deficit. But Lloyd's breaking to tie it up here.
Yep.
I'd almost put money on it that the 3 ball goes in the bottom right corner.
Straight in.
Yeah, it looks
Also
like
makes the 1 and the 7.
Yep,
And
now
he has left himself a shot at the 2.
Yep, straight in. No, he's not straight in. He actually has a pretty good angle on it on the 2. All he's got to do is follow it. Come off the rail a little bit. Nope.
Oh.
Good try there.
And he hasn't left Cohen.
A makeable shot anyway.
Yeah.
You have to play safe. I think you put the 2 over by the 6, and you go 2 rails down table. He's choosing to put the cue ball under the 6.
Cue ball into the 6, yeah.
Fell
Didn't
short.
get there.
So, and I think the 4 goes in the side as well. So
Yes,
all Lloyd has to do
does.
is roll this in, but keep the 5 out of your life. I'd somehow get behind that.
I think he might go straight into the 5. No, he stayed above it.
Yeah, he put its touch outside spin on it. make sure that he didn't hit it.
If you hit it full, you'd be fine. But yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to hit the bottom side of it and have it bank back out in your way.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Nice
Well,
shot there, by the way. Just
left
going
it,
to get on
lost the
the
cue
rail,
ball a
though.
little bit. Luckily for Lloyd, all he's got to do is make it. All he's got to do is make it. That was a good stroke. Shot. Pretty simple from here. I like going 2 rails into the path of the 9. He's actually going across the 9. That works too.
Yeah, I like what you're saying, though. It's a little less dependent on the speed if you go into the path of the ball. Okay, so
And the first 6 racks have been split.
yeah, Lloyd ties this up at 3.
A lot of matches on this table today that the first 6 racks were split. Let's go under the 5 here. Oh, he followed that ball. He needed to draw that ball.
Mike Saleh gets on the board against Tom Zippler. He trails 2-1.
Is he jumping this 5? I think he can see it straight in.
Yeah, he doesn't have a jump cue out, so I don't think so.
I couldn't tell what kind of
Yeah.
cue he had.
Yeah, I had to look around the monitor. And
Oh, he's missed a 3 by a long way. And
ooh,
he's tied it up. I can see Cohen firing in the hole at that 9 sitting there. It might go 3 rails on the side. Whatever solid that is, I think it's the 6 might be in the way for that. Or
it's
the
the
8.
8, but the cue ball might bump the 8 after you shoot the 3, though. No, he's gonna.
Oh, that didn't work.
No. Yeah, I really think the rack affected that shot. The balls did not look like they rolled normal to me because of they were sitting on the rack, and he hit it so soft. That's the one thing I don't like about the template rack is.
Yeah, sometimes it's a predicament to remove it, and then
Yeah.
you play a shot. That's why I always have a tendency when I'm playing over the template rack, I smash it in the hole so it doesn't have a play in my shot. The people in the comments are sleeping.
Yeah, I haven't had anybody comment since we restarted the stream.
Somebody talk to us. Give us something to talk about. Lloyd to go 2 rails here. Probably just lay on the second rail.
Yep. Very nice shot there.
Lloyd, after being down 3-1, has
Comes
climbed
in,
back to a 4-3 lead.
and it'll be his break.
Yep.
The chance to open up a 2-rack lead.
We got Rockin' Bull going on next door.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's not a very loud rock and roll. So. Yeah, what's up, Irish Luck? Glad you could join us. Hey, thank you, Derek. We appreciate that you enjoy the stream.
Here you go, Derek. Wake up the chat. You're going to make us fall asleep back here. What's going on, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
So, like normal, the wing ball goes down.
Yeah. Hasn't really left himself a great shot on the 1 here, though.
Yeah. Kind of like Lloyd just hitting the 1 down table, putting the cue ball behind the 8. Or going the other way. That works too. I
No,
couldn't tell
very
how much.
nice.
I couldn't tell how much rail he had to work with there.
Yeah, he.
I think he's left Cohen the jump shot though.
Yep. It was really nice to come in between the 2 and the 7.
We seen what he did last time with the jump cue. Let's see if he can mimic it.
Yeah, Chris, Dylan is waiting for this match to end. He'll be playing Steve Fleming in the hot seat match as soon as this match ends.
Yeah, I think Lloyd straight in on this 1 ball. So I think all he could do is stop it, maybe draw back a couple inches.
Oh.
You see, he spun that ball a little bit, so it spun it out of the pocket.
Yep.
I think he's left Cohen pretty straight in though.
And he's got a little bit of an angle. That one's definitely off the rail more than the cue ball.
Oh, he hit it good.
Got to watch out for the 8.
He hit it good.
Oh, yeah.
I like stunning 2 rails and the 4 on the side here. Oh, he played inside on that shot. I'd have never played inside on that shot. I mean, it would have worked if he would have made it. Don't get me wrong, but I think inside was the wrong shot. He hasn't really given up a shot, but there is a really good easy safe that Lloyd could play. Actually, I think it banked towards the top left and draw the cue ball under the 5-7.
You draw it under them, you don't go 1 rail forward with the cue ball to get
Well, I
under them.
think if you go forward, you have to hit the 2 ball too thin to get the cue ball actually there. I think he left the window.
Nah.
No, I think he's got to spin it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually overspun it.
He did, and he sold out. Oh, Lloyd still got to get good from the 4 to the 5. And this is going to be the wrong angle. So
Yeah.
now Lloyd's going to have to work.
Yeah.
I think he has a shallow enough angle to where he could draw above the 6 and go straight back across if he needs. That's a great shot.
Yeah, very nice. Just barely missed clipping the 6.
Well, that's because he hit it so hard.
Yep.
Probably gets stun off the rail. Yep.
Yeah, very well played.
Just come back to the center of the table for the 7. Come back to pretty much the same spot for the 8. Oh, he's coming
He's
back
going
for
to
the
come
side.
back for the side. I kind of like that. You try and go back for the corner, and you're coming across the lines and close to the 8 ball, so you don't have a lot of margin for error.
Well, see, I would have came straight across the table, and pretty much no matter what shot you have, the 9 ball goes anywhere. So, and now he just scratched.
Oh, no.
And he scratched again.
So it's 4-4. Dylan Cohen to break.
For some reason, Dave thinks I'm Cohen today.
Yeah, God forbid you guys play each other. I'm going to be really confused.
Yeah, somehow I'm commentating and playing at the same time, even though we don't have a wireless microphone.
Yeah, it'd be really hard to play with these headsets on because this cord's not anywhere near long enough to get you over to the table.
Yeah, we just need a 200-foot extension. Even then, that I don't even know if that would be enough. Yeah, 200 feet should
Yeah,
be enough.
200 would be fine.
Probably reach across.
It's only a 50-foot cable to go to that camera, so.
Yeah, and there's plenty of cable.
Yeah.
As it's sitting here wrapped up on the floor.
Yeah.
I like pushing out here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the same idea I do, so let's see if he plays the same shot I do, if he gets it back. And he got it straight back.
Yeah. Well, he didn't even get up.
Yeah. You can't hit this ball too thick, because if you do, you scratch.
Trying to just miss the 3 and send the cue ball back to the other end of the table.
Yep. Oh, he's going to draw it. He's sending the 2 ball around the table. That's a good shot, too.
Yeah.
And he made it. See, he had a better plan than what I had.
I mean, yeah, obviously he wasn't really trying to make that, but
it was a two-way shot.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, he knew it was going close to that pocket.
Yeah.
Hitting it that way. So it looks like I think you just could, yeah, I would just go forward here.
Oh.
Yeah, he made that way too complicated. I would have just went forward.
Hey, Chris, if the stream is blurry, it's probably on your end because it's looking good here, and
yeah, probably just refresh this page.
Yeah, it's possible that YouTube has dialed down the quality of the video because of your internet connection. It will do that at times.
Yeah, go into the settings and go into the quality and make sure that you bump it up a little bit. I expect Lloyd just to play a stop shot. Oh, he hit that perfect.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, there's no gap at all there.
Yeah, he's frozen. I don't even know if you can go this way.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this.
You better spin it a lot. That would have been one way to hit it.
2 rails, jump over the 8, 1 more rail up into the 6. I mean, who didn't see that coming? Oh my god, I thought Lloyd missed that for a second.
Jump over the 8. I thought he had just enough spin on that to hit it too. And
Yeah.
Lloyd to go up 5-4 after all said and done.
And it will be Lloyd a break. Looks like Tom Zippler has a 4-2 lead on Mike Soleil in the other 5th-6th match.
All right.
That was dead.
Just hit it right, Randy.
Yep. Hate it when people say it goes if you hit it right. Everything goes if you hit it right.
Yeah, if you hit everything right, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
See you later, wing ball. Doesn't have a. He doesn't have that great of a shot on the 1.
No, he doesn't.
Probably just thin the 1 and come 2 rails back underneath everything.
I don't know what to tell you, Chris. If the letters are blurry, it's not our focus, and there's nothing we can do on our end to clear that up. Is anybody else seeing a blurry stream, or how does it look for everybody else?
Yeah, it says we have perfect connection here, so there should be no reason. I got a perfect.
Yeah, Dylan just brought it up on his phone, and it looks good on his phone. So
And I'm not connected to any Wi-Fi, so just got my mobile data.
all right, so Lloyd with ball in hand here, chance to get out and get on the hill.
Yeah, just go 3 rails. Too much spin, he might. Oh no, that's perfect. I thought he was gonna end right on the 4 ball. Is it? I thought maybe, yeah. He might just have
It's
it.
definitely tight.
Might have to spin it just a little bit. Yep, that's what he did. Not meant to be as his last match, he says. Yeah, it's probably just your internet connection. Maybe reset your internet wherever you're at. Maybe if you're on your phone, turn it off and turn it back on. Refresh the stream. That's all. I don't know what else I could say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also got a message that the stream is perfect. So
I think Lloyd meant to come a little higher here to get a little straighter on this 6 ball and not have to shoot over the 7.
yeah, but he'll go
But
back and
yeah,
forth and he'll be perfect.
oh
Oh, he
no.
missed it. So somebody just sent me a message of what do I mean by cut break. So basically, when you're breaking, you cut the 1 ball and you draw the cue ball to the side rail and back out. instead of hitting the head ball head on and popping it and just stopping it there.
All right, so Cohen gets out after Lloyd misses the 7 ball, and it is 5-5.
Five to five in Cohen's break. I think Cohen needs to up his speed just a little bit, and I think he did there.
He still caused the cluster with the 2 and the 9. No, the hot seat match will be coming up after this match.
That's a good shot by
Good save there by
Cohen.
Cohen.
Well, hit it, but no rail, so
Yeah.
Cohen's gonna get ball in hand.
So do you try and break this 2 out, or you try and put him on 2 fouls here?
I honestly tried to 3-foul him here.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think you can send the 1 up between the 6 and the 5, and
Unless the 2 goes up table.
actually, I don't think it
No,
does. No.
definitely not.
6 ball. Okay. He's going to play a safe here. I just think he could have played a much better safe off the 1 ball
Yeah.
because he's left Lloyd a hit. He didn't really leave him a shot.
No, but when you leave him a hit, anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. On the other table, Mike Zalay and Tom Zippler seem to just be banging the 7 ball around for a little while in this rack.
Yeah, because it's still 4-2.
I think that was at least the 4th shot I've seen on the 7 ball. None of them have been easy though. It's not like they're missing shots they should be making.
Good shot there by Cohen. But he's tied up the 5 ball, so. He's swinging.
Mike Soleil came out on top in that last rack, so it's now 4-3, Tom.
Swing and a miss by Cohen there. Try to break up the 5-6. But I think he could just slow roll this and leave the 5 on the rail and this cube on the other side.
Yeah,
He
too
hit it a
hard.
little too hard. And he sold out. Just all he needs to do is roll this in and go 1 rail back over.
Yep.
Just like this. Oh, he's moving. Hit the 7, but that shouldn't be any issue. He has a pretty good angle here to go back over for the 7.
Yep.
Just a little bit tougher shot, playing it up in the corner with draw to come back across under the 9 for the 8.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be straight. Which straight isn't that bad. Because now he can just draw straight back. That's perfect.
Oh, great shot there, by the way.
A little straight, but doable. Just spin out. Yep, that's what he's going
Hey,
to do.
you'd be right there with me, Chris. I went 2-0 of this tournament, so. And Cohen says that's good. Lloyd takes the 6-5 lead, and Lloyd will be breaking, trying to close out the match. And must have been a pretty quick rack over on the other table, because it is 4-4 now. Tom has ball in hand on a table with 5 balls left that are all pretty wide open, so.
Yeah, 3 of the balls are over pockets, and one
Yeah.
is the dead center of the table.
And the 9 ball's on the spot because it just went in on the shot that Mikey fouled on. And
All right.
Lloyd makes a ball, and he's come up with a shot on the 1 this time.
Yep.
Looks like he's going to go into the 2 when he makes the 1. So all depends on what he ends up with on the 2 here.
Yeah. I think he hits the top end of the 2. No.
Oh, I did not think he was going to hit that hard at all.
No, I thought he was just going to roll it, really.
Yeah, me too.
And everything goes for Cohen here.
Yeah.
Just need to keep your position together. And Tom Zippler's going to take a 5-4 lead if he pockets the 9. Cohen's already a little bit sharper than you want it to be on this 4 ball. Zippler pocketed the 9, so. Actually, I don't even think Mike made him shoot it.
Yeah, I don't think he did either, but.
All right. Good shot, Cohen.
Yes.
Good angle there to get up for the 8.
Yep.
I like just rolling this in and taking the 9 from where it's at. He likes drawing back, apparently. And we got another Hill match.
Yeah, Hill with Cohen to break. A lot of close matches towards the end of this tournament.
Yep. In which that's good.
Yes. The only people that don't like Hill matches are the players. Obviously, if you're playing, you want to win 7-0. But
Well, yeah, because Hill's when the nerves come.
yeah. But for the people watching, oh man, he is.
Look at this cluster.
Wow.
The only player that I've seen.
Was that a straight pull break or something?
I don't know. He is hitting the rack way too soft.
Yes. Yeah, he is. I mean, I know you don't need to hit him hard, but you want to open the balls up a little bit.
Of course, he makes the 1 with no effort whatsoever. He's just gonna put him in jail. Like, I don't even know how else you would describe that.
Yeah.
This is like, I mean, he didn't get him as good as he'd wanted to get him. But putting him in that crowd is like putting him in the Guantanamo Bay penitentiary. I like going one rail at this. Just jacking up over to 3. Not this way. Oh.
Oh,
Tried to spin and he left. I think he opened the whole rack up.
yeah.
Yeah, he did.
So, yeah, so now
So
Cohen with a good opportunity here to close this out.
he shot the 3 to the 5, or 3 to the 4, if that's the 4, which I don't know if it is.
It's the 6. So it is the 3 to the 5.
What she's got there, I think. Yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna go get ready for my next match.
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you for joining me, and
All
good
right.
luck in your next match.
Thank you very much.
Ooh. Little bit out of line for Cohen here on the 8 ball. Oh, nice cut. Very nice cut on the 8 there. And he knocks the 9 home. Cohen takes the match 7 to 6. And we will be right back in just a minute with the hot seat match. Dylan Spohr and Steve Fleming. All right, so here we go. We got the hot seat match. Steve Fleming, Dylan Spoor. So it looks like Dylan is going to be breaking. Dylan got to the hot seat match. He started out with a bye, then he beat Chris Jenkins, Hill, then beat Mark Ford 7-4. He beat Rick Scarlato 7-2. He beat Tom Zippler 7-2. That's his path to this match. Steve Fleming started out with a 7-4 win over Tyler Schultz, then a 7-3 win over Tina Malm, a 7-3 win over Andrew Burrich, a 7-5 win over Mike Soleil, and a 7-6 win over Cohen Bell. Actually, it should be 7-6 over Mike Soleil. I didn't think that sounded right. The score on the bracket is wrong, but
All right, Dylan's got a little cluster to work through here.
and not as bad as the clusters that Cohen was creating on his break.
Oh, man. I actually think Dylan might play safe here. Just put the cue ball, tuck it in there between the 2 and the 6 on the 4. Put the one ball up here on the rail. That works. Looks like Mike is getting ready to make it hill.
Yeah. He's got the 8 and 9 to take care of.
Oh, Mikey was on. Oh,
No.
I saw it was just, yeah. The hill. You guys leaving? Looks like Steve's going to try to kick this ball 2 or 3 rails.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and he opened it up.
Yeah. 2 ball goes in the side.
Yep. Just shoot this in the side and drift up a little bit.
Yep.
Gotta miss the 8. Still okay.
Yeah.
Struggled just a little bit. Gotta shoot a similar shot here, except for vertically. Just cut it in and let it come up and back. He might be able to spin this ball around, but yeah. Get up there past the side. Still okay here. Now you can just draw it back 2 rails. Play the 8 in the side. Or you could come thin across either way, whichever way he likes, and play the 8 up in the corner. I think he's okay with either one. He's going to stay down here below it.
Yeah, I think I like that way better personally.
Yeah, simpler. Just shoot this one in.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I I thought he could just roll down. I didn't
That's
think
what
he
I
needed to
thought.
do
Yeah, I
that.
didn't think he needed to do that at all. He left himself a thin cut here on the 9. That was a little too thin.
Yeah.
Got the rail first. And Steve with a good shot here on the 9. Chance to break serve early, and he did.
Steve with the early lead.
Like he's left himself a little bit of work to do down there on the 8 ball to the 9.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if he just does that, takes a shot on the 9 ball. In the hole.
Yes, Mike Saleh has defeated Tom Zippler 7-6. Tom will finish 5th, 6th. Mike will move on to face Cohen Bell in the 4th place match.
Steve or Dylan got a bump there that I don't think he wanted. A little harder. You need to hit that ball a little firmer.
Oh,
You give him the window?
yeah, I believe so.
The way Steve was scratching his head there, I think so too. Oh, good shot, Dylan. I'll probably just play this ball with some roll, just roll it in and get off the rail a little bit. Good shot, Dylan. Play this ball with just a little bit of high inside. And so it comes off the rail a little bit towards the 8. Oh,
Or
he
you
came
go
around
3
the other
rails
way.
around the table.
I didn't like that at all.
Oh. And so Steve takes the 2-0 lead as Dylan gives up the rack. Yeah, no, I agree. I thought just playing it with some inside was the better way to go.
Yeah, you just stay under it and then.
Yeah. Of course, it's because every time I shoot that shot, I do exactly what he did and go straight into the pocket. So.
Well, if you are going to shoot it that way, it's one of those ones you have to spin more than you follow, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to make sure you miss that pocket. So, 2 little mental errors here from Dylan so far, which, looking back, when Dill gets to the hot seat, that's when they seem to come out. So let's see if he can gather himself here and get himself back together. Need to lay down a good break here and get out and then put some pressure back on Steve. He's got a great opportunity here. Balls are sitting very nice. Really just got to make one good shot here. Mikey probably wanted a minute to go outside and smoke. Is he back here? Oh.
Yeah, if he had gone out, I wouldn't have said anything, but oh no.
He's just not spinning that ball like, normal. Like, that's one of them shots where you kind of drag it and spin it a little, make sure you're on the other side of the 5,
Yeah.
shooting it into the side pocket. He might have made it on the other side.
He did.
He did. Who kickbanks that ball?
And sets up for the 6-9 combo because that 6 ball does not go by.
Does not. So he's going to have to just play the combination or look for some sort of safe, and I don't see a good safe. So
No,
swing for your,
yep.
swing for your money
And
here.
there it is.
All right.
And Dylan gets on the board, cuts Steve's lead to 2-1. Steve will be breaking.
You see a little chuckle out of Dylan. He knows that was got a little.
Nah, it's the way just the way he designed it.
Little
man.
lucky, little unorthodox.
Kick bank into the combo. I mean, that's the only way to play that ball.
Oh man.
What?
A little tired, a little frustrated.
Well, the wing ball hung up, but he made the
Made the
7 in the side, which was fine. The 1 might be a problem because he does not have a shot at the 2. Assume we're running this out tonight. They'll stay open if we need to go a little late. Oh, he did have a shot at the 2. I didn't think he had a window there. That was a very nice shot.
I predict the finals to be starting by 11:30. You hear that? You hear that?
Yeah, seems reasonable.
Hear that like R2D2 noise in the background? No.
Yeah, the only thing I hear is the
I hear
music.
it now. You hear robotic. You sound robotic again.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why this thing is doing that right now.
I don't know. Sound better?
Yeah, much. Frank Carbone. He's, you know, guys, we would appreciate if you just wouldn't, if you have an opinion like that or something, just maybe just not post it. There's just no real need for that. Neither one of these players sucks, Frank Carbone, and they're both out there competing. It's been a long day, so I'm going to try to be as professional as I can with you for even leaving that comment. Gonna be tough.
All right, so Steve knocks the 9 home, takes the 3-1 lead. And okay, apparently it's Dylan's break. Dylan breaking here, trying to cut into Steve's lead. Doesn't want Steve to get too far out in front of him. That was a good break there by Dylan. He's made the 3 and the 4 ball. Or possibly the 3 and the 2. Either way, he's got to go from the 1 to that bluish purple ball. That is the 2. Okay.
I'm back.
All right, so Dylan going to his extension for the shot here. Johnny, the softer break definitely works better when you're using the magic rack. If you're racking them with a triangle, then you still need to hit them a little bit, but obviously the table is smaller, so you can still get a good spread with a softer break, but the soft break that these guys are using would not work with a balls racked with a triangle.
I don't think he wanted. I'm a little confused there by coming out that far.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
think
the
he
eight
meant
ball's up. Maybe the 8 ball's up there a little further than it looks from here.
I think it is, but I also don't think he meant to come up that far.
Yeah, he may put a little low English, so now I understand it a little bit more. But
Okay, so that's 3-2. Will be Steve's break, trying to get his 2-rack lead back.
See you, buddy. Be safe getting home. All right, Chuck Wagon. See you tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow either. My boo. Dylan plays with a Mucci. With the Mucci carbon fiber, Rodney.
Okay, so Steve's made a ball here. Has a shot on the 1.
Is this a 2-ball down here?
Yeah,
Or
it's the
4
2-ball down here.
Yeah, I would just play to kind of get to the side rail, right? I mean, you could try to play the gap, though. Gap's probably a little bit bigger than it looks from here. Yeah, that's what Steve's going to do. I don't know if you got there.
Yeah, it's a big gap, but I think he needed to hit it harder than that.
It's a big gap, but you got to get over on. It's a big gap if you get over on the other side of the table. If you cross the center of the table, like it looks like you might be all right though. Way to shooting it.
Or I'm
No,
wrong, and that's the 4
that's
ball.
the 4-ball.
Okay.
I was going to say foul. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I got a little confused there.
Yes.
Don't think Steve meant to bump both of those balls. Unbreakable. Who's that? Can you delete that? Yeah, Slivka. Oh, I don't think anybody here plays as good as you, Jerry. I don't know. Steve Slivka. I don't know who that is. All right, good shot there by Dylan. Just kind of roll up there past the 8-ball a little bit.
All right, so Dylan's got this 9-ball to even the match at 3. There it is.
Okay.
3-3, and it will be his break.
Race to 4 for the hot seat. Thank you, buddy.
It's Dylan's. Made the 3 ball and the 8 ball. I
2 balls over there on the rail.
Yeah,
by
I
the 6
believe
ball.
so.
If it passes, I like just kind of shooting this ball with kind of skidding the cue ball to the 1 maybe to try to kill it a little. Of course, Dylan might go up and back.
Yeah,
and
he's
all
going
that.
up and
Yeah.
back.
Wow, did you see that ball just spring off that rail? Good
Yeah.
shot, Dylan.
Yeah, he hit that really well.
I had a shot. I was expecting that over there when that's how I lost to Lloyd. I got thin on the 8 ball. And then all of a sudden the rail picked back, speed up again, and it threw me in the side pot cross side. That was for the set. Said it went hill.
Yeah, I saw that you went hill. I didn't see how the hill game went. But.
Yeah, it was gross. Gross.
Dylan is 19 or 20. I'm not certain.
I think he might be 21 now.
Is he?
His dad's sitting right next to me. I'll ask him. So Dylan is still 20. His birthday's in February. He'll be 21.
All right, Dylan with the break and run there takes the 4-3 lead. Steve will look to respond here and try and even this match back up.
Yeah, Steve's probably a little upset with himself inside, just a little. Steve does a good job of not showing anything, but I mean, he jumped out to that quick 2-game lead, and
Yeah.
from there you're thinking just hold serve. Made just a couple little mistakes there. That's all it takes. People kind of rag on the bar table being easy and this and that, but it has its own little intricacies. And one thing about the bar table is any mistake is amplified by 3.
Yeah. Yes, Unbreakable, Dylan does have a very great future ahead of him if he keeps going the way he's been going. Over the last 2 years, his game has come a long way.
Kid is just fearless. Did he get the angle to go up underneath of the 7, or is he going to just roll forward and shoot it down the table? Uh-oh.
Oh.
See, I think there, instead of trying to force it like that, I think you're supposed to just roll forward.
And now he just banks it cross-side and comes 2 rails out for the 8 ball. 3 rails, excuse me. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he had that.
I did too, but, I mean, that's the thing. Another little mental error there, really.
Yeah.
Not supposed to make yourself shoot that.
No, I know. They are Blue Label diamonds. Are these 4 1/4 pockets, or are they 4 1/2?
The blue labels are usually 4 1/2.
Yeah.
But they're the pro cut, so they play a snug tighter. Steve left himself some length here, but shouldn't get on the rail. Just focus on making the ball here. Yeah, good shot.
Knocks it in nicely.
He was dead straight in, too.
He was. Yeah, apparently Dylan said that's good, so it'll be 4-4. Be a race to 3 for the hot seat now.
It's 2-1 down there, Mikey and Cohen, but I'm not sure who.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think Mikey's shooting a combo on the 9 here, so we might find out.
He made it.
Yep. So it's 2-2 now. Good break by Dylan. If that 1 goes by the 6, which I think it does, you just shoot the 1 and roll down. Guess the 1 didn't go by the 6. He tried to play it down to the lower left corner, and he's missed it, and he's left a good opportunity here for Steve.
If I'm Steve, if I can, I think I like just rolling. I don't know what I like, actually. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, I didn't think I liked playing it in the side. I thought it was up a little further. I think I like maybe playing it in the corner and either drawing it past the side because he had enough of the ball and shoot the 2 over across the table on the side. Or maybe just rolling it forward and taking a shot on the 2 down here in the corner.
Yeah.
Try to get off the rail just enough to be able to kind of punch it or draw it back a couple inches.
Yeah, that's a good opportunity for Dylan here.
He might have hit this a little hard. Might have hit this a little hard.
Oh,
Almost. Looks like it's 3-2 Cohen down there right now. Got Dylan. I don't think that's what he wanted to do.
No.
He's gonna fire this ball down in the upper right corner though. Slide right out there for the 8 on the side. That's a great shot.
It was.
People don't know how hard that shot is. And he didn't hammer it. He hit it.
No, he hit it nice and controlled.
Yeah.
Controlled the cue ball well.
Straight in on the 9. 5-4 Dylan.
5-4 Dylan with Steve to break.
This kid's gonna have to start tipping me out a little bit here. On the Hill Productions events are starting to become a paycheck for him.
I guess Steve came up dry on the break. I think Dylan was trying to play a safe there, but he didn't get behind the 7 like he was trying to. Although getting from this 1 to the 2 is going to be very difficult if
Yeah,
Steve
2
does
balls.
cut it in.
2 balls ugly. Does he have enough room to maybe bank the 1 ball? Or, yeah, to bank the 1 ball down to the bottom rail, side rail, bottom rail, maybe get it in between the 2 and the 6. Let the cue ball just kind of come out in the center of the table.
I don't know.
I don't see any benefit to trying to make this ball.
I agree completely.
Steve disagrees. I just don't.
I mean, if you can see the 2 full here, maybe you can play a better safe here than you could play.
Maybe so.
But yeah, I don't think I would have been trying to make that ball. And Mikey's tied it up at 3. So Steve plays a safe. Should be a pretty easy hit for Dylan here. The question is, how's he going to play it to try and leave Steve safe?
I like banking the 2 ball and the 9 real hard and putting the cue ball down there, but on the 4.
That's the 2.
Oh.
Yep.
Correct. My bad. He's going to look to try to kick it in then. Looks like he's might come 2 rails. Didn't get any love.
No, Dylan's gonna trying to. Looks like he's gonna go to the jump cue here.
I like him to hit the ball. Not sure if he's going to make it. The long jumps, a little tough.
Trying to get a look to see if a piece of the 6 also has him, or if he's only jumping the 9. I think he's only jumping the 9. Oh, great shot by Dylan.
He didn't make it look very hard.
No.
Holy shit, he hit that ball good.
With shape.
Ugh. Pretty spot, eh? All right, so now what's he do to get on the 5 here? Does it go past the 6 in the other corner? All right, just bump the 6
bump
out
the
the
6
way.
out of the way.
Man, the kid is really seeing everything. He's playing really good. Really, really good. Good for him. Ooh.
That ball shot off that rail.
And now it's cool, and the rails like it's been a little. I struggled with conditions today a lot myself, but should have just tried to simplify things just a little bit. I thought I was. All right, so now I like playing this ball with some high inside and coming around. Not even high inside, really, just center inside and make sure you miss the side pocket. Just get across the table. Just get across the center line of the table. He's going to draw it, though, I think. Yeah.
That's what I think. May have gotten under it for the side.
I mean,
drawing it, you're
he
going to
got
end up
there,
on
but
that.
I don't like it.
No,
Yeah.
I agree, because you're going to end up on that side.
Yes.
On that top side, and it's not like that 8-9 combos straight in or anything.
that's another error there. I think you're supposed to cut that ball and just send the
I
cue ball
agree.
into the 9.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just put a
Yep.
good, not a real hard stroke, but just a good stroke with a high cue ball. Run right into the 9, and cue ball runs through it a little bit.
Hansi, glad you could join us from Germany.
Awesome.
So we've had Germany and Italy today.
Sweet. Ah, my Italians. Steve hit a good shot
That was
here.
a really nice shot by Steve. He's going to have this 9 ball to tie this match up at 5.
Uh-oh.
He's all right. It's going to stop. So best out of 3 here. Race to 2 for the hot seat.
Deuce, deuce.
Steve, we can just go upstairs from Bruce and bring one of the girls down with us.
Look at this. All right, Dylan's got a real good chance to get out here. This is where, if I'm Dylan, I'm going to take just an extra half a second here before I shoot this one ball. Take a couple of big breaths, you know. And
how are you playing
just
the one? You play it
compose
down to the
myself.
corner and
Yes.
draw
Yeah.
the railing out for the 2?
Yeah, you don't even really have to draw it. You can just kind of punch it with some spin, just like that.
Okay, Rick's running to watch a hit. So Dylan takes care of the 1 and the 2 here. He's come up a little short on this 4 ball, but it should not be any problem. Oh. Overcuts it into the point, and now Steve with an opportunity. Okay. Apparently it was not a hit that Rick was asked to watch on the other table. They're just trying to get the magic rock off the table. Had a couple balls on top of it. They just wanted a ref to deal with it. Oh, great shot there by Steve. It's run a little far. I don't think the 5 goes by the 8. And on the other table, Mike Soleil has taken that rack down. It'll be 4-4 between Mike Soleil and Cohen Bell, with Mike breaking. We are down to the last 4 players in this tournament. Steve and Dylan here on this table, and Mike and Cohen on the other table. Very nice shot by Steve there. This is the hot seat match. The loser of this match will take on the winner of the Mike Cohen match. And then the winner of that will get into the final against the winner of this match.
Steve's left himself a little steep here. Good shot. That's okay. Just roll this ball up with some inside, let it get to the side rail there. You have a good angle cutting the 9 in. You don't necessarily try to turn it, you know what I mean? I like just hitting it just nice and high with a little bit of inside. I can never tell what Steve's going to hit the ball.
No, because he always starts out low.
Yeah, like he hit that ball low. And that worked.
All right, this 9 ball to get Steve to the hill. All right, good 9 ball there by Steve, and he takes the 6-5 lead, and it will be Steve's break. So I know we've talked about this. I forgot exactly what you said they call it, but Steve uses that technique where they always aim low on the cue ball. When guys use that, do they aim low center, or do they aim with the side English that they're planning to use?
I've seen both. I think the most common is low center. I could be wrong
speaking for
here.
me, I would not be able to do that.
So there's a couple theories. I was talking with someone. I was actually talking with Dima about it at the Scotch Doubles. So like if you notice, Shane does it. Shane Van Boning.
Yes.
So a big part of why Shane does it is because Shane drops his shoulder when he comes into the ball. So by the time, kind of like think about like when you're breaking the balls, right? Like you drop and come in and down. So Shane kind of hits every ball like that. So when he goes to play high English, he still aims at it low, and then when he drops, it comes up, right? So that's one theory I've heard. The other theory that I've heard is it's called breaking the cue ball. Back when there was no low deflection shafts, I think it was a way to allow for the squirt of your shaft. Some of the top players that did it would use it. They kind of played what they call playing the hook. So they would start there and then kind of hook into whatever their shot was to try to take some of the squirt out. Lloyd knows it some too, a little better than I. And then I've also heard some people do it just because they see the line of the shot better, right? So if you're playing with high English, like you see more of your shaft.
Right.
So I'm not sure what the actual correct answer is.
I just think for me that's just one more thing that could go wrong, that I wouldn't bring my cue back up to the correct level.
I don't do it. You also see a lot of guys, rolling the ball with low English more these days too. So. Looks like Dylan's hooked.
Yeah.
All the way hooked.
Yeah, I believe Cohen just took the
Cohen
5-4 lead.
5-4. All right, so Dylan's going to try to kick this ball in 2 rails. Oh, he missed it altogether.
Just came short.
And that's the frustration.
Yeah.
That's the 6 ball behind, in front of the corner, right? Is that the 6?
I believe so, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, it's a little easier to see the colors from this camera.
So Steve does have a little work to do here with the 3. He's going to have to play a combination one way or the other, it looks like, right?
Oh, the 3 is on the side. It's the 5.
Yeah, I meant the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the 3 to the...
I mean, unless he wants to try and
So he
slide
can try
under
to-
it to play it on the other side.
He could also come 2 rails back in.
Stephen, this is at Chop Tank Bowling and Billiards in Cambridge, Maryland. Nice room opened probably 8-9 months ago by Danny Bell.
Going to play the 5-6 combination here. Got to hit this ball smooth.
I hit that very nice.
Good shot there. Really good shot there. Okay. All right. Looks like Steve's going to win the hot seat match. Cohen just hung the ball down there to get uphill hill. Or to have a chance to get uphill hill so early in the rack.
And there it is,
Good shot.
7-5, Steve. He is in the hot seat. Dylan will move to the one-loss side, where he is awaiting the winner of the Mike Soleil Cohen Bell match. And we'll be back as soon as that match is over with the third place match. Okay, just a quick update, everybody. Mike Soleil has moved on to the hill. He is up 6-5 against Cohen Bell. So we will be bringing you the third place match in 1 or 2 racks. Okay, so Mike Soleil has defeated Cohen Bell 7-5. So Mike is going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Dylan Spoor versus Mike Soleil. All right, looks like Mike's quick break is done, and here we go. Dylan Spoor, Mike Soleil, third place match. Let me change that label. Okay, so it's a good break there by Mikey. Brian, this is Dave Nangle. Rick Scarlato had been commentating with me a moment ago. He'll be back in just a minute. Oh, all right. So Dylan making quick work of this rack here. All right, so 1-0 Dylan, and Dylan will be breaking. Alright, so Dylan drops the 3 ball on the break. You can see the 1. Not sure what kind of a shot he has on it, because I don't believe it passes the 5. JC, Tina Mom was the woman that was talking earlier. Alright, so Dylan runs that rack out and opens up a 2-0 lead here on Mikey.
Oh, he's got to where the tournaments, they got to the finals and had the 5 different teams or whatever. And they had to sit there and talk about chopping the money up. I'm still almost on how I'm going to finish that one. I think at 96, we're not going to get done until like 5 a.m.
Even with that many tables, there still comes a point where the tournament comes to like a stop. Like today, you go, oh, we got early. It's not fun because at some point you have to wait for one side to catch up with the other side.
That's only because you're doing 7 and 7. If you did 8 and 6, then the loser side wouldn't have to play catch up. The loser side would stay. It still has to catch up a little bit.
All right, sorry everybody. We got involved in a little bit of a discussion there. We had to mute everything.
Working on some ideas to bring some new stuff for
Yeah.
everybody. Oh, it's already deleted.
So Mikey down 3-1. Tried to play the 9 ball there. Wasn't able to make it. Oh, nice cut by Dylan there. He's going to come up and be able to play the 2-9 combo. Unless I'm wrong on which one's the 2 ball again.
I think that's a 2-ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey
Mikey
gave it
says
to
he's
him.
good. I'm sorry. I'm never giving anybody a combination like that. I don't care if I'm playing Shane Van Boning. He's shooting that ball.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the 2 balls were wired together or anything.
I've definitely become a fan of not giving anything. Like,
You know,
I do it sometimes too, but like,
Yeah.
I think overall, I just think
Yeah.
it's a better thing because some, not all, and Mikey doesn't do this by any means, but it can be used as a move as
No,
well.
absolutely, and no, Mikey just gets frustrated
And typically, it's actually my
Yeah.
fault. I usually make that announcement not to do
Yeah.
that, but
yeah. I honestly
didn't
I
today
prefer
for whatever
that
reason.
in tournaments. If you're gambling with somebody, that's what I do, whatever. But in tournaments, I kind of agree. I prefer not to give.
And we all do it, even
Yeah.
we all do it gambling some too. But I just really prefer not to.
Yeah.
Like, it's called 9 ball for a reason, 10 ball for a reason.
The one exception I do have is if
Now,
you
if it's a
if
hit,
you scratch,
yeah,
and you
I
don't
agree. Yeah.
make the person shoot the ball with ball in hand. But
Yeah, I don't do that ever. JC, that was Tina Mom.
yeah, I already.
You already answered him?
Yeah.
I could see the whole back. Tense.
Interesting little cluster we got going here. Can you thin that too thin enough that you might just like drive the 8 to the rail and get the cue ball behind the 5 and the 7?
It's almost what you
Kind
have
of
to
like what
try.
he tried,
Yep.
but
I don't think you were going to keep from moving the 7.
yeah,
very
that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. So now Mike is going to try to thin it back and maybe go down here behind the 9. Oh, you missed it altogether.
Brian, that is some spam bot that keeps dropping comments in that I keep hiding them and booting the user, but unfortunately it keeps changing its username, so it keeps coming back.
It's super annoying. Have we
Yeah.
had that problem before?
No,
I don't think so.
this is the first time we've ever had an issue with it. Yes, Tim, this is just going to be a one-night tournament. We're already down to the final 3 here. The winner of this will take on Steve Fleming in the final. Look like you might have overshot with your 11:30 estimate if Dylan keeps going like this. Yeah, I know. We know, Johnny. It's just
Thank you.
It's just the first time we've had to deal with this, and we've done quite a few of these live streams now, and we haven't had that problem up until now. I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't find us when we were shut down the stream and restarted it, but unfortunately, although it's been less often since we shut down the stream.
Little careless there. Still
Yeah.
very makeable. I like him to make it.
Yeah, 5-1 for Dylan. Makes sense. So Mike to break, trying to Yeah, it has been one-sided so far, Sergio, but Mike's very capable.
Yeah, it's like one thing I always say. A lot of people put a lot of faith in like tournament finishes, or they see a tournament match, or it doesn't always tell the whole story about a player. I guess professionally, that's what you would judge by, but we all know pool's a little bit different. It is double elimination, yes. If you go by my tournament finishes, I'd be like 450. I'm frustrated to the max with my tournament play lately, I tell you.
A good break by Mikey, but he did not have a shot at the 2, so he elects to push out. Dylan tries to play safe, but does not get behind the 7. Mike drags the 9 ball around with the magic rack a little bit.
Lloyd did that to me earlier and then just laughed at me. You didn't see that. All right, so I like Mikey to get out from here
Yes.
until he puts himself over top of the 7 ball.
I still think he's okay, but obviously it could have been better. No, Sergio, not playing all ball fouls, so so him moving the 9 ball there was not a foul. Dylan had the option of putting it back where it was if he had wanted to.
And if we were, there is a concession when you're moving the template rack, since it's a foreign object on the table.
Although I gotta say, when the 9 ball's in the middle of that circle, I almost want to remove that
I
concession because you should be able to get it on. It's not like the ball was on the edge of it, but. Marcos, glad you could join us from Brazil.
Awesome.
Yeah, once again, then.
I think Mikey's at the end of his rope.
Yes. I believe they're 4.5-inch pockets. They might be a hair smaller than that, but.
Lloyd. The Diamond Blue Label Pro cut's 4.5, right? It's just the angles cut a little tighter. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Brian and Rodney have answered. They are 4.5 inches. But they're cut at a different angle than the Brunswicks and the Valleys, so it makes them play a touch snugger. The shells are a little deeper.
Dylan loses the cue ball a bit there. Does have a shot on the 1 in the side.
If he can. Yeah, he may spin this with a little bit of high right and come between the 7, 9, and straight back up. Yep.
Yeah.
A little firm though. Boy, that rail's playing hot. Really hot.
Seeger, we definitely had a few we definitely had a few people on the chat earlier that were from Maryland, but I don't know if any of them are on right now.
We're from Maryland.
Yeah, I hope they can figure that out from the name of the tournament. But.
Your trusty commentators. Just kidding, guys.
The qualification for amateur for this event was a Fargo rating of 699 or under. Sergio. And Mikey says that's good. Dylan takes the match down 7-1. And we'll be right back in just a minute with the final. Dylan Spohr and Steve Fleming. Rodney, if a player did not have a Fargo rating, we would try and gather any information we could, talking to other people that know the player, using any league play that they do, just try and get a general consensus of how they play. We didn't have anybody in this tournament that we had to really do any real searching for either. Everybody had a Fargo, or they were known well enough that we knew they would not be close to the 699 cutoff that we had to worry about. All right, so we're ready to go with the final here. I guess I should get the scoreboard ready. All right, now we're ready to go with the final. So this is a true double elimination tournament, so Dylan will have to beat Steve twice if he wants to take the title. Looks like Steve has the first break.
You see how awake he is.
Yeah, I don't know where he's.
Why don't you just do it afterwards?
Yeah, we can do it afterwards.
We didn't get any trophies or anything because this is the first time.
That's fine.
Yeah, we just do it afterwards, and then we can just do the first. Then I'll take them individually. They can hold their money up, or we can put a 1 and 2 for the ball.
All right, so Steve's made a ball. He has a shot on the 1. A little bit of traffic to navigate to try and get on this 2-ball here.
I like it.
We said it at the same time. Really? You don't know where he gets that shit coming straight from his dad. So he came from.
Not sure what Steve was trying to do there. I don't. No, no shot clock, Sergio. He's played it safe. Don't believe Dylan can see it, but this is an easy kick to hit. Dylan looking at the side pocket, probably going to try and kick this ball in. Doesn't get it, but he does get the 2-ball down to the center of the head rail. So make a difficult shot for Steve here. Catches a piece of the 9, so he does not get under cover, and Dylan will have a shot at the two. Try that again. The 2-ball here. Yes, Sergio, jump cues are allowed. Ooh. Overcut by Dylan there. Oh, wow, I thought he had that. The 2-ball hangs up on Steve. That ball's in there pretty deep. Nice shot by Dylan. Hey, very nice out by Dylan there. And so he takes the opening rack here, and it will be his break, trying to go up 2-0.
Because you should have looked. I said, well, just assume they probably wouldn't pay attention. And I cooked spinach in forever. I almost forgot what it looked like.
Wow, great break by Dylan there. He doesn't have a great shot on the 2 here, I don't think. Dylan's Fargo, I believe, is a 694, so he was only just under the cap for, yep, 694. So another tournament or two like this, and he won't be eligible for these 699 and unders.
And you can put it in there, and all you need is some chicken broth and a pack of that ranch dressing. That shit. Yeah, and I did it that way because we did a surprise party for my husband's birthday party, and I did a taco bowl. And so I did that for so they could have chicken tacos if they didn't want beef.
Dylan goes for the bank, cross side. Comes off the point. Not sure whether or not Steve can get enough of this to cut it in or not. You just have to be 699 and under to play. The bracket is a random draw. So any of you out there watching that are in the area and might be interested in 1 month, about 1 month, let me find the exact dates. November 13th and 14th, we will be right back here at Chop Tank Bowling and Billiards for the Maryland State Amateur 10 Ball Championship. Followed 2 weeks later, Bruising Cues on the Boulevard in Glen Burnie, Maryland. We'll have the Maryland State Bar Box 10 Ball Championship, a 7-foot event that's open to everybody, pros and amateurs. And then on December 11th and 12th, we'll be at 7 Billiards in, I'm not sure, I want to say Gaithersburg, Maryland, but I could be wrong on the city there, for the Maryland State 10 Ball Championship on the 9-foot tables. All right, so Dylan, oh, not sure what that was there.
Yeah, the guy in the yellow shirt. Actually, sure. Is that what he is? Does he have any crab?
Steve's Fargo rating is a 659. Nice shot there by Dylan. He's come up a little bit underneath the ball here. Comes up just a little short on the bank. Man, that ball really died. I thought it was going to get around for an easy shot on the 9. Still expect Steve to be able to make this. Yeah, good shot by Steve. He evens this match up at 1 apiece. Steve will be breaking. Yes, Sergio, Dylan has to win 2 races to 7 because Steve is still undefeated and Dylan already has 1 loss. So Steve's made a ball on the break, but he's left himself right up against the 1 up on the top rail. Probably see him thin off of the 1 ball and try and send the cue ball 3 rails around to the other end of the table for a safety. Something along these lines. And back here. Got the 1 a little too thin, causing him to go up into the 7. Dylan can see the 1, can probably cut it in, but yeah, as I say, I don't think he's going to get back on the 2 if he does, so he elects to play safe, and he plays a good one. I don't remember, Rodney. I know Dylan did well, but I don't remember exactly what spot he finished. Oh, wow. A great try there by Steve. A nice hit on the ball. He almost made it. But he has left Dylan a shot here. Sergio, we haven't seen a 9 go on the break on the TV table today, but in this tournament, the 9 on the break does not count at spots. So it would not be a win anyways. Okay, so Dylan's got to get from this 3 back to the 4. Oh man, overcut there by Dylan, but he's left the 8 in a tricky spot here for Steve.
So you need me to get that for you? That's how my cue was when I first got my cue.
Comes up just a little short on the bank. It's not the worst leave. This difficult shot here for Dylan. Not sure I like that shot from Dylan there, trying to bank that ball. Yeah, he's definitely sold out here. He's left the 8 ball right in front of the pocket. Okay, good shot by Steve. Comes down. A little pass straight in, but this shot will be no problem for him. And Steve takes the 2-1 lead. Will be Dylan to break. While Dylan's racking these, let's get a word from a couple of our sponsors. Be More Detailing. We come to you with waterless shine. GMR Construction. We cover all your masonry needs. All right, so Dylan to break here, trying to even this match up. He's made 3 balls on the break. Does not have a great shot on the 2. He's either got a bank or a safety. I don't know that I see a real safe here.
I'm back. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Two balls on the right.
Break from
On
anywhere
the
behind the
left.
head string, Sergio. There's no break box for this.
Hit it good.
He did. He judged that very well. If you're asking who said he's back, Brian, that's Rick Scarlato that has just joined me in the booth. It's amazing how slow both the object ball and cue ball move after Dylan jumps.
Yeah. Like everything's just like flat.
Yeah. You shooting this corner and drawing back, or are you cutting it to the side and try and go up and back?
Corner.
All right, two rail it in the side and get good shape on the 4.
Banks by the rail, baby.
You have to call shots in that.
Just slide this, just bring this ball up. Straight up, yeah. Straight backing up. Slide over, play the 6 up in the corner. Rails don't look as springy all of a sudden.
No, they don't. Almost the exact same 9-ball shot Steve had in the last rack. He makes it again, goes up 3-1, and it will be Steve to break. Safe Harbor Retirement Planners. Results-driven fiduciaries dedicated to your goals. Tap Chesapeake Bay region. World domination, one player at a time. It was raining earlier, Rodney, but it's not raining right now, I don't believe. But the conditions in the room have actually been quite dry, I think, all night.
Certainly these last couple hours,
Yeah.
as people have left, it's definitely dried out a little bit more.
Very chilly in here as well.
I must be hot-blooded. Still a lot of pool left in this set there, Serge. This alternate break format is like it only takes one little thing to happen, and then all of a sudden things just change.
Yeah, we've seen a number of
Excuse me,
comebacks. I
Ash.
believe Steve was down 5-2 in one of his earlier matches on the stream. And he came back to win Hill. I think that's the biggest
I
comeback.
think to Mikey.
Wow. Yeah, I believe you're right.
Good shot. So just in case anybody's wondering what that background noise is, that would be Mikey Soleil from Philadelphia. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh, you overcut it a touch. That's tough.
As I say, I'm not sure he had a choice, though. He had a small window to go through there.
Mm-hmm. So, Dylan. Oh, wow, he's tacking up to draw this ball. He must have been kind of straight. Good shot. Hit it good. I would have been looking to come, like, just come around to the side rail. But that's why he's in the finals, and I'm commentating. Oh, teased him a little.
Yeah.
All right, good out there by Dill. Just got to shoot the 9 in. And now it'll be Dylan's break. See?
Chance to even this match up on his break here.
See if Dylan uses his cut break he's been using all day. I hit that one a little fuller.
Yeah.
A lot fuller. He actually hit the opposite side of the one.
He made a couple balls. Doesn't have a great shot here on the one.
I think he's going to cut this in the side.
Tried to.
Or was he just playing safe?
I don't know if it was a two-way. He might not have had a shot on the two if he had made the one. And he didn't get there for the safety.
That's going to be too hard. Oh, no.
The two is the
balls
one
over
on the
here.
bottom.
I'm sorry. Ugh.
Should be okay, although probably would have liked to have spun that a little bit more.
Bev taking a nap. Was Bev taking a nap? Okay, Steve will just slide this ball off the rail, drag it a touch, and he came straight across. I'm just going to quit trying to think what he's going to do. He's definitely going to shoot the 7 in the corner. 100% for sure. No way I'm wrong.
Little short. Wouldn't expect him to have a problem here, but obviously he would have liked to have rolled a little bit further there with the cue ball. So Steve knocks it down, takes a 4-2 lead. It will be Steve to break.
That's funny.
Nah, stop, man. I got a new job right now. You got all kind of jobs, don't you?
What's today?
Yeah.
Surgical hands. Yeah. Let's go smoke. Yes, I.
Steve with the old left-handed.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that there.
I definitely don't think I'd have done it in the finals. I don't know why every player doesn't have an extension. Like, I know Steve plays with a high IQ as a blackboard, but I'm sure Tony could make an extension for him. I just, they're just so handy,
Maybe.
especially on the bar tables. I mean, you need it more, but like on the bar table, you can just shoot the ball. You know, yeah, an extension there.
Yeah. There's just so few. I mean,
My
there's so
opinion.
few shots that I can't reach on a bar table that I don't.
Well, you're like 6'3" and tall and lanky.
Yeah.
The rest of us are 5'10" and pudgy. I mean,
I think I'm trending more towards pudgy these days, but
Steve's nickname is the Ice Cream Man.
yeah, it was a really nice jump there.
Yes, it was. He hit it good.
Even lined up the 3-9 combo, although I seriously doubt he's going to try and get around for it. He's just going to roll up and shoot the 3 in the other corner.
I would think so.
Well, maybe not.
Yes, he got you for a change.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by that. That's
I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So, good combination there by Steve. Goes up 5-2. Dylan to break. This is a really important rack here for Dylan. Although anything can happen, you go down 6-2 in an alternate break format to somebody playing as well as Steve is. It's going to be very difficult to come back.
Yes, it is. Even from right here, you need some things to go right.
Yes.
You've got to break and run out here, or at least control the rack, the entire rack.
Yeah.
And then you need something to happen on Steve's break to get it to
Yeah.
5-4. So this 3 rack deficit's pretty tough. No bueno. That's the 2 in front of the 6, right?
The 2's the one he can see. Yes.
Yeah. He might swing at the 9
Or just fire the 4 in.
or swing at everything. I like it. I likes it. Here's another one of those shots. You just kind of shoot this ball, I think, with just some high English and send the 3 toward the side and let the cue ball. Yeah. Just like that. I hit it a little. He didn't want it to roll quite that far. I think he's going to be all right, though.
I had one of those shots in one of my matches today where I ran into the ball to send it towards the pocket like that, and I accidentally made it and didn't have shape on the next ball. So. All right, so Dylan does what he needed to do there. He breaks and runs out to get it to 5-3. But he is going to need some help from Steve on Steve's breaks.
Yes, he is. Steve's been breaking pretty good, I think.
Yeah. If Steve can break and run his breaks, there will be nothing Dylan can do. Alright, so he drops a ball. Does not have a good shot on the 1 here.
Yeah, I don't even know if he can just kind of put the 1 behind the 3 without scratching. I mean, maybe, though. You got to hit it pretty thin to keep it pretty easy to keep it there. Steve could maybe kick this ball.
That's what I was thinking. Kick
Can he
behind
get
it,
him
send
behind
it
it?
send it to the long rail, and then down behind the 9 and the 6. I think he can. Yeah, I think he can get in behind that enough.
The only thing that might be hesitant about it is if he doesn't feel like he can get it all the way behind the 9-6, he's going to leave Dylan a good shot. That's the 2 ball down here, right? That's a 2 ball down here on the pot rail.
I'm not sure. Well, let's go back to this. Yeah, that's the 2 ball.
So if you don't get behind it, you leave him pretty much out. You got to kick it kind of like right before the point of the side pocket, right?
Yeah, you got to get awfully close
So
to the
you
side
gotta-
pocket,
you
otherwise
gotta
you're going to
get
come
in
into
there.
the 6. And if you go past the side,
good.
he's going to push.
Yeah. Huh.
Ties the 2 up.
Not bad.
So Dylan's giving it back to Steve.
I would.
Yeah, so would I. It's not very often I will give back a push when I can see the whole ball, but this is one of the times I would, because I don't honestly have any idea what I'd be doing from here.
Yeah, I just don't like messing with any of it. I like kicking this ball here, not jumping it to make it. I like playing the same shot we talked about earlier. Trying to kick it down there behind the 9-5 and just stick the
Yeah.
rock up there. I mean, it's a little
And
harder.
but
Not
with
quite as
but
close
with
to the rail, but
but with the 2 ball tied up, there's not as much of a danger of you leaving them out if you don't get the
exactly.
behind the cover. As long as you don't go down and break up those balls.
What's going on over here? There's challenge masters. There's no way that's supposed to be happening.
Ooh. Steve barely got that one to drop.
I think here you try to thin the 2 back behind the 6 again. Bring the cue ball back down table.
Yep. Yeah,
But
even if you don't get it completely undercover, he's not going to have any kind of shot.
right. It is Steve at the table, so I'm probably wrong. Well, he tried to make it. Huh. What an effort.
Yeah.
All right, good shot there by Dylan. I don't know how much chalk he's going to have left.
Yeah, I understand why he's at. I thought that was going to end up underneath the 3 ball when he first did it.
Yeah. All right, so it looks good from here.
Okay, so Dylan cuts it to 5-4. He got some of the help that he needed on Steve's break. Now he's needs to come with another break like he did last rack. Last time he broke.
Yes, he does. If he can break and get out here, it's 5-5. That's just what we're talking about.
Still gonna have to fade one more of Steve's breaks though, because even if he
But
can get it to
at
Hill,
minimum, he has an opportunity
Yes.
to get it to
Yep.
Hill if he can get out here. Or just win this rack, rather. Excuse me, guys.
Baz, it's a 7-foot diamond, blue label. Oh, no.
Ugh. Looking good for a second there.
Easy 300 for him. Easy 300 for him.
He wouldn't play me.
He's 7-1.
He wouldn't play me. He barked at me last night. Wouldn't play me. He barked at me last night and wouldn't play. Oops, this is on.
I thought you cut it off and started talking to me.
He barked at me last night and wouldn't play the set for 5,000 and all this shit. Then wouldn't play me. I got out to him. I said, "What you want to do, man?" "Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good."
Yes, that is the turtle rack, Rodney.
How many views you got? 162.
Crash, bang, boom, swish. Somebody dropped their watch. No worries, guys. Just a Rolex. I see, Brian. Thanks. Just try to keep the stream professional. That's all.
Nice shot there by Steve. Might have jacked himself up over the 7 a little bit here.
He did. Only good thing is just got to get back into like the middle of the table. Doesn't have to do a ton with the cue ball here. Yep.
Yeah,
Just
well
about
played.
there. Well, looks like Steve's going to get to the hill first.
Yes. And Dylan tells him that's good. So Steve up 6-4.
Breaking for the set.
Yep.
And the
And the tournament.
championship. No, he did not. He did not, Rodney.
No, Baz, we don't have any rule about not conceding a game in this tournament.
Hand clamp this later for me.
Oh,
God, good. Fucking zip up hill. Fucking the kid 7'5", grinding all day.
Dylan taking a quick bathroom break. Be back in just a second. All right, so Dylan's back here.
Did he play good? Yeah. Tim played that good? Did he really? This was Steve's break, right?
Yes.
So if Dylan can get out here, it'd be 6-5. He's got a chance to break. He's got the break for a chance to get it to Hill.
Yep.
He's got a touchy little shot here. Man, the way them balls are just breaking off the short rails, I feel like we're back at champions. Oh.
Oh, I thought he missed that ball.
Oh, he hit it good.
Wow. Great shot.
Come
Great
on,
shot,
Bo.
Dylan.
Come on, come on, come on. Ugh. 2 more turns from the cue ball. That's all I needed there. Just saying. Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a shot.
So my imagination was that ball hooking in me on the 9. Just
It looked like a little bit, but it might have just rolled over something. Man, he hit that ball good. Even if it doesn't hook in, he still hit it good.
yeah, he did.
So I do think Steve can probably see the edge of it, but it's just a matter of what he wants to do here. I think in this spot being on the hip. If he can see enough to go across the face and thin it, I think that might be the shot. But if not,
I'm not sure he
Yeah.
can get enough of it for that.
I don't think so either. I think I might just go ahead and cut at the ball. I'm on the hill. He's still got to catch me. I still get a break.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to just... He almost looks like he can go across the ball, Dave. I'm not sure what he's doing here. No, he cut at it. And this isn't a knock at all, but shots like that are where the low deflections and the carbon fibers help a lot.
Yeah. All right, so Dylan takes that rack. It gets to 6-5.
And there was nothing. No, I'm not saying there was anything easy about that at all, either.
Yeah.
Chalk, please.
So Dylan, chance to get this set to Hill. Trying to force the second and deciding set in this final.
Well, let's see what Dylan does here. I think this is a time where you really go with the controlled break. Because it's a magic rack, I think you just pop the ball down there, make the wing ball, take what you get on the 1. Or make the 1, take what you get on the 2. Nothing great.
Yes, Baz. Dylan is 20 years old. He'll be 21 in February.
Very nice kid. Very,
Yes.
very nice kid. Very well mannered. He's going to cut this ball on the side. No, okay. Oh, I didn't think he could. Yeah.
Oh.
I thought that 6 ball was a little bit big to cut the ball down there.
See, I thought he
get that
could
close.
make it. I just think he overcut it, but
So I
not
was
at all
thinking,
saying it was an easy shot, but I did think it would go.
I was thinking to maybe just put the 2 there to the side rail and try to get the cue ball behind the 8.
What do we got? The 4 next? Yeah, there's no 3.
Steve, I think, can go rail first here. Maybe you might have to swerve the ball a little bit. Here's where a regular shaft is is a little better. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. That makes 3 of us, Baz. But I would like to add the caveat to know what I know now. Just roll this probably made me try to bump to 6. Yeah, Steve's looking. I think I would just cut this ball in with center ball. Maybe touch a high and just try to let my cue ball float into the 6 ball there a little bit. I think that it looks
See, I
to me
don't think
like
it goes into the 6.
no. Well, I mean, if you could do that, what was all the deliberation about? Good shot, Steve. Probably just figuring out how much he wanted to stall it.
Yeah.
All right, good shot there. Coming right around. Steve can start to taste it a little bit.
Yes.
Just draw this ball back a little. No reason to get crazy. Okay. Again.
I think he can hear you and just does something different
I think so
because of
too.
your saying.
Uh-oh, come on. That'd be all right.
Yeah.
Just come around on the other side of the 9. All right.
He had to do it one last time. All right, so Dylan said that's
shot,
good.
actually.
And Steve takes down the title, becomes the first Maryland State Amateur 9-ball champion. Like to thank everybody for watching. Like to thank On the Hill Productions for putting on this tournament. Thank Danny Bell and Chop Tank Bowling and Billiards for being our host all day. And want to mention our sponsors one last time. We got Aramuth Billiard Balls, AZ Billiards, B Moore's Detailing, Brian's Q Repair, GMR Construction, Gina Cunningham of Keller Williams Integrity, High Rock Store, Mez Q's, Murray's Plumbing and Heating, the Predator Arena Light, Safe Harbor Retirement Planners, Simonis Cloth, Tap Chesapeake Bay Region, the Turtle Rack, Alley Cat Q Sports, MBQs, and A&R Inspection Professionals. Thank you again for watching, everybody. We'll see you in a month back here from Chop Tank Bowling and Billiards with the Maryland State Amateur 10-Ball Championship.